Welcome people to YouTube. This is Listed as bringing you MMORPG called ELOA. Alright, now I wanted to say here's the Blood Knight and classes. Here is the Mage. Alright, and for the Mage you can pick several different races. Here is the Sniper, which you can pick the 3 races. And then all of the classes you can pick all 3 of the races, which the last class you can end up picking the last race, but not the other 3 races. And the last race is just a chick race, and then you can also choose male or female with the other races. So yeah, it's basically the class. I wanted to say that real quick while I was going over the video. So anyway, yeah, this game is called Elite Lords of the Alliance, ELOA. All right, and this game I've been playing it, and I'm honestly addicted to it. So this is another one that I suggest. Like, all right, so you have the Blood Knight, right, which has 3 different paths that you can choose. All right, so let's say he can choose the sword and shield. He can choose the 2-handed sword or 2 one-handed swords. Now I don't necessarily know all of the classes, styles and everything, but each of them have 3 different styles that you can end up choosing. I know that the Sniper one actually has the bow, the rifle, and the cannon, and that's really all I know because those are the only 2 characters I looked into. Now the customization is pretty decent. The only bad thing about this game is it is anime style, but it's really nice. Alright, I do like that. It's not the complaint. The complaint is that they make all the boy characters look like girls. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, no matter what hair you put on it, it's all like longer hair and everything, and even the shorter hair makes them look like a chick. Like, look, I still look like a damn chick right now. I look like a damn feather. Like, look at my hair. So that's the real only complaint. Other than that, I like this game a lot. The max level is level 40. Alright, so from what I've seen so far, yeah, you can choose your own skin color, your hair color, so that's pretty cool. Like over 20 different faces, 20 different hairstyles, 20 different eyes, you know. So they did give out a variety of choice, but not, and many of them have like a manly actual look, like not even the bigger, bluer race. So there was no real like manlier look, which is my biggest problem. I did like the eyes though. There were several different kinds of eyes, and right here I'm just showing you guys all the faces right now. And we end up going with this one with some pretty cool eyes. There are multiple eyes. There's several of them. And I don't know, there's different hair. No, let me rephrase that. Actually, all the hairstyles are the same for the different races. And all the faces actually change for the races, just the hairstyles are mostly the same from what I've seen. Skin color does change for depending on what race you are. And the cool thing I like is you guys didn't notice, I actually showed the difficulty of the character. So yeah, I'm gonna just start up the game. I got List of Death as the character name, and my other character's name that I already played a little bit of is called List of Deaths, so it has an S at the end. Alright, now this is max settings. Alright, I can't turn it up. There's only low, medium, and high for the quality, and usually when games are like that, they're not the best graphically. They usually have like 5 options, I've noticed. You know, like you have ARK has like 5 different options. The thing about ARK Survival is that actually not only they tell you what graphics. Oh, you got a GTX 970? Well, then use this. Basically. So yeah, the quest system to me, because you know I haven't really been playing it more than 30 minutes, I don't think, are generic. The moving in this game is really weird. You actually right-click to move and left-click to attack. You can't use your WASD, which is why that's another reason why, you know, it's like a minus to the game to me personally. I mean, I can get used to it easily, but it's really weird, you know, to even start. So the graphics, the animation-wise, I should say, with the attacks are really nice. I like it. I am using Sworded Shield right now, and as you level up you get more and more skills. Usually get your F1 stuff first, like if you see at the bottom left hand corner. There's the F1, and then there's the 2 locked boxes. Well, you have 3 different stances that also have different skills. So, you know, F2 will end up being something else, and F3 will be something else here once I level up some more. And then look at all them. Those are all the skills. special skills, elite lord skills, and then there's even like combos that you can pull off. Now that's something I think is pretty cool. The main reason why I can tell that there's combos in this game is because when I did press K, you seen all the skills that were lined up in order. That is the reason. So now I actually can use my F2 and F3, and my F1 is sword and shield, my F2 is 2 swords, and my F3 is double-handed. And the cool thing about this game, I know the moving is weird, but you can click on the map and just bam, you know, like you're automatically traveling there. So it's really nice. I can say that this game, you know, if you find like a macro, you can literally just like farm this game with ease. But that's with a lot of MMORPGs. But what I'm saying here is say you have a really far place to go and not have to teleport, you can literally multitask with this game with ease. You press it, wait till you get there, go ahead and play another game and stuff, and that's what I do personally. That is my big thing. Alright, because I've been loving video games ever since I was in diapers, you know, and I beat the Super Mario Bros. When I was still in diapers and everything, so I've been gaming influenced my whole life. And even though I've been gaming influenced my whole life and everything, I want to multitask. That's the main reason. You know, like I love playing several games at once and getting them all high level, you know. And then, you know, I'm not really like pro at one game. I'm like pretty damn good out of a lot of games, alright? So, you know, you got the people that are, you know, pro at one game, and then, you know, you got people like me that are just good at most of the games that they play, but not pro, you know, they're just pretty damn good. Now, Gears of War, I think I can go pro in. I really want to play that game. Not play that game, but I really want to go pro in that game because it's my favorite of all time. But anyways, MMORPGs are fun though. This is probably my second. The main reason why is because who doesn't want to create a badass character? They're walking around like, oh no, it's this guy. Oh man, dude, we gotta leave. Let this guy take the spot, or else he's just gonna kill us all night. That type of thing. You know, you get the little badass respect. You know, and that's what the main reason why I play these is because it's nice. You know, you level 60, you're in the top of the leaderboards and stuff, and people are, or not level 60, I mean your max level. Top of the leaderboards, and people at that point, you have, you know, like newer people that look up to you, and then, you know, you also get respect just from going to war. You know, it's like, say if there's like guild versus guild, you know, eventually you can just earn respect just from being a really good player, and I think that right there is what sets the bar for me for these games, these types of games. Anyways, I like how they have little circles on the mini map to show you where you have to go and like what area you have to fight the enemies. And the enemies that you have to fight show up in red, so it's pretty easy. Even though the quests are sort of generic, you know, like kill 10 of these, kill 4 of these, or whatever, I still don't mind it because just of the flashy skills. Like when I went to go play, I think it's like Dragon Nest, like Dragon Nest was alright. The main reason why I didn't like it is because like this right here is probably the lowest set of graphics that I would actually play. No, I can't say that. I would say Dragomon is probably the lowest set in graphics that I would play, and the main reason is because this game to me looks better than Dragomon in my opinion. So that's the main reason why I did not like Dragon Nest. I didn't mind Dragomon, but Dragon Nest just wasn't my cup of tea. Neither was Atlantica, because I played Atlantica when I was a little kid and I loved it. You know, I'm like, oh man, this graphics are nice, everything. And now that I play it with this high-end PC, there's just like I played Skyforge and stuff, which I am going to make a video of later on, by the way. So yeah, here's my inventory, and I'm opening up an egg, and I actually get a pet. Now the cool thing about this game is you can actually have pets, and your pets you can ride. So it is like Dragomon a little bit. That is something true, because Dragomon you can actually kill something, make it become your pet, and then ride it. And I'm actually about to ride my pet here really soon. So I give you this egg, and this is like your first, everyone's first mount. Mine is, there's like for each class you get a different mount. Like one of them's like a mushroom or something. No, actually, wait, was it something like that? All right, I'm sorry, I did forget. So I got this wolf, and you know, the wolf is nice. Look at it, it's pretty fluffy. You know. It wobbles when it runs, like as you can see. The animation isn't that great for running with the wolf. But another cool aspect about this game is PvP. Okay, now you can tell PvP is huge in a game when if you just look at the top right and you're only like level 2 and like all you see is 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4. You're like, okay, this game is gonna have some pretty intense PvP if they're just flashing it out like that, you know. So they don't have 5v5s, but they do have 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4, and 6 versus 6. Now I feel like the 6 vs 6 would, it's like even a different icon. I don't know if there's something to do with that, or you know, there's like a ranked version of that or something. Maybe that's ranked. I do not know. So I'm gonna end up picking up PvP probably later on to show a couple videos of me PvPing once I reach, you know, higher level and stuff. Then probably show you guys some gear. This right here is probably gonna be a game that I'm playing. It recently came out, I'm pretty sure, because I remember this game like checking it over probably like a month ago, and me and my wife basically was going to end up playing this, but it wasn't even out yet, so it must have just recently came out, and I was so shocked, like, babe, oh my gosh, look at it, we can play this game, like we always wanted it. And now me and her go back to back and play, you know, back to back, because I want to show you guys my setup eventually, but she is right behind me when I'm playing this PC. My computer is like, alright, so my computer's in front of me, my TV is right to the right of me, not even 2 feet away from me, right? My girlfriend is right behind me, right? And she has the same exact setup. She has the computer in front of her and TV, but it's to the left of her. So it's all in one area. And we just sit down. And our means of, like, doing anything is rotating our chairs, because there's no way we can move in here. And we don't mind it because we just love sticking together and playing the games, not even caring, you know? And eventually she'll start making videos. Hopefully I have a bigger channel by then, so that she can actually get a little bit of viewers. You know, I could just request her channel. You guys can check her out as well. But her channel is not up and running at the moment, so maybe I can get that up and running when I'm getting a little bit more money, and then I can get. I can also get fully live Xbox Live party functioning, so you guys will see the Xbox Live videos with commentary, and you guys will just laugh. Cause all we do is just laugh all night. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I know these right here, you'll hear me saying a lot of jokes on here, and it's because I'm literally talking to a blank screen. So let's just say this, like, if I were to make a joke, all you would hear literally is crickets, because it's silent in here. So, you know, it's sort of hard to tell when anything's funny when basically no one is laughing at it. So you're just sitting there like, no, I thought that was funny in my head, and then you gotta wait until one viewer, and especially at this lower level of like YouTube, you know, I'm barely known or anything. It's like people never comment, you know, and it's all right, you know. I love when people comment because I love replying to them. You know, I type really fast, and I just love working with computers in general, which is why I go to college for computer programming. So, anyways, back to the game. The game, I don't notice it having like anything. I don't know if you guys ever played Terra, but it's called BAMs, and what they are is big ass monsters, and they're like boss monsters that you fight. You can party up actually at early age, or early level in this game, early age. And so you can start basically leveling up with your friend at like level 1 or even level 2. I did end up reaching 5, I think, at the end of this gameplay. So yeah, I'm showing right here's the monster journal actually, and this right here shows like the monster difficulty and everything, and you know what like a bio about the monster, you know, and it shows like all the places and stuff. So this right here makes me feel like there's only like 6 continents. So 6 continents, I think that's what it said, and then it showed all the monsters from the continents. So that's pretty cool. I should have showed how big the map was. I didn't get a chance to show you guys that. I do apologize. But there are plenty of things. Like, I think there's a login bonus as well. So as you log in, you also get bonuses. So it's rewarding in that sort of way. Yeah, it's at the top. It's that chest right there at the top that says, you see Room and Valley at the top where the minimap is. Right to the left of that, the little chest. That is the login bonus. Other than that, like I said, I would really recommend this game. I already like it a lot. Like me just playing it. There's another game that you guys should look out for that's like this. Is called Devalion, and that game right there is actually pretty damn fun as well. So I would recommend playing that. The games that I do recommend, I should make like a top 10 most recommended MMORPGs, and I probably will end up doing that once I make enough videos or play enough MMORPGs so I can get a fully like thorough video of me explaining why I like this, rather than be like, oh, this one just looks pretty damn cool and I'm only like level 6. So I want to be able to have a more thorough understanding of the games. Anyways, oh, your pet actually, does it fight with you? No way. I hope I fight something that I'm not going to. Damn it. So like I said, you can switch F1, F2, F3 to switch any of your stances, and they all have their own set of skills. I know you can end up, I think if you combo or even level up your skills, I think they end up changing a little bit. Or I might be getting that mixed up with this other thing I've been hearing about called a Sword Art Online video game. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make a video about that now that I think about it, but there is, like, footage of a game coming out that's supposed to be a lot like Sword Art Online, and they're, like, asking people, like, what should we put in it? And they actually have a full-fledged world working and everything, and year 1 it didn't look too great, but then year 2, now that I'm looking at it, it looks pretty damn good, so it's coming around. That'd be pretty cool, like a sort of online type of MMORPG. You know, it's not going to be virtual reality, of course, but they are going to try to make it as customizable as possible to make it like it. So, anyways, the 3 skills that I do have is my Q, which is like a lance. My W is like a shield bash that stuns them, and then I'm pretty sure my E is just a single hit. I don't know. Let's see, come on. Or not my E, my number 3, I should say. I'm so used to League of Legends. And then my F2, I switch to my dual swords and it just slashes them up in the air. My F3, I smash it to the ground. So, this class is probably going to end up being the tank slash off tank because of just the guard stance. And then there might be the paladin probably, or not the paladin. It's a healer called the psychic, but I don't know if you can end up making a tank at all with that, make it like a paladin type thing. I don't know. So that is something that you guys will probably find out if you end up trying this out at all. I do not know what classes you guys would like to play. My favorite would have to be like the sharpshooter slash like ranger classes, and the main reason is because I played this game called Decaron, and I made not even a sharpshooter actually, but I've seen sharpshooters in that game, and they're called hunters, and they just whip ass. And ever since then, I told myself I'm just gonna make rangers now. And then I played Neverwinter. Really, like I got to 16k gear score, which you guys, if you guys haven't played that, you probably don't understand. But Neverwinter's a definitely money hungry game. And I made an archer, and I was actually a pretty famous archer with one of the leading guilds in that game that I led on Xbox One when I first came out. So I can say that MMORPGs on the Xbox One are pretty fun. Like just the sticks and everything that you get to use. To me, that is really fun to play. Like I can just sit there and play on the sticks all day as MMORPG. It's like more easier to control and everything. The only bad part is you don't have all these buttons that you can press in order to, like, say, have a variety of skills. Like say you have like 40 skills. How the fuck are you gonna come up with like 40 different buttons to press on the Xbox One? And that is basically when you know the basic MMOs go there. When you only have like let's say Diablo, you have like 5 skills. You know this, not really this game, because this game you have like 10 skills. I think you can end up dealing with it, but it'd still be pretty hard on a controller. I literally made up my own idea, and it was like a little thing on the controller that you turn, and then it switches the buttons and what they do. So what you can end up doing, you set up your A, X, Y, and B button, right? You set them to like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you could just press that, turn the knob right slightly, and then it goes click, and then you could press all the buttons again, and there'll be like 6, 7, 8, 9. That's something that I thought would be pretty cool. I don't know if it necessarily solved the problem, but there'd probably be a definite better idea than that. So, right here is a boss though, and you actually have to dodge. There's a dodge move that I don't really use much, is the space. So the dodging, it's not action combat at all, and I think it's mainly because you can't move your camera like down at all. So it's just overhead. But let's just say this: they tried to make a dodging mechanic, and it's not really working out. Knowing that I am playing the game, I don't really use the dive, or not the diving, the rolling mechanic, and I don't notice any like good places to use it when I'm fighting. They usually just get really close to you and hit you, or they use a spell, and the spell is like straight up, it just hits you automatically. You know, it just doesn't miss. Maybe later on in the game, that's a mechanic they actually use, because you don't really roll that far. So other than that, I think this is probably where I'm going to cut it off. You guys seen some pretty decent gameplay. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, everything a YouTuber other people from YouTube ask for, I ask the same thing. Every view counts, seriously. Like, every time you guys view one of my videos, I just get so happy. You know, even if it's just like, I'm like, oh my god, I got 1 view in an hour. I'm like, oh my god, that's one person that took time out their day just to hear this, you know. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Christmas is coming along, so here comes all the carols and everything. And this is my favorite time of year, favorite season. So, everyone keep bundled up unless you live in the south or someplace where it's not even cold. So, anyways, you guys all take care. I am out of here. Peace.
You discovered a new area.
This forest needs help. This forest needs help.
I don't think I've seen you before. I don't think I've seen you before. Amanda.
Yeah.
Casting canceled.